Hi, YouTube. So I'm reporting daily, I guess, at least, just because I kind of feel the need to. Um, there seems to be a lot of replays and a lot of games that keep happening, and I'm not exactly sure why it happens. I just know that it happens. And tonight was an interesting one. I just went for some painkillers because what I basically been doing is just been stamping my heel against the side of the van. It made the van shake a lot because I was pissed. I was pissed, I guess, or someone wasn't pissed. I guess I don't know exactly how that works. I was angry. I was angry at the things that I was hearing on the radio because it was all my failings, all the things that I didn't want to accept, or the things that I actually wanted to accept. I guess it was the things that I wanted to accept because it hurt me. It felt as if it hurt me emotionally. So that's why I did something physically. And so I basically, started hitting. There's some wood paneling in this uh, in this van, and so I started hitting on the wood paneling and destroying some of the inside of this van. I've just been very angry, um, and I haven't had a lot of. I don't know. I don't have any experience with women. I saw something today that actually kind of made me happy. Made me a little bit like I I I today I saw a girl walking her dog on my side of the street, and I don't know, I kind of wish that she had a I wish she had a stayed in here with me. I feel kind of desperate, I feel that my standards are slipping, that my ideas are slipping, and I shouldn't have to bargain because I think it's stupid. They're just trying to work their way through to manage things so that I feel powerless is what it is. That's what they're looking for. And it's not it's not a literal idea of not having power or plugs or anything like that. It's the idea of just feeling as if I don't have control in my life over what I can do in my life. And so one of the big problems is the, you know, me not being able to get out of the van, for example. I was talking to the construction workers because they went further than what they should have done. They went onto the property more than they should have done. And I said, "Do I need to kick you out?" And and they didn't respond. And I think one guy kind of nodded a little bit. And I said, "All right." So I got on my shoes and I got outside. And by the time I got outside, the other guy was either there or gone. I don't know, and I don't know if there was a duplicate of the guy. See, that's the thing. There's so many twins. I don't know how it all works. I don't know whether they're I don't know how it exactly works, but I was upset today. So I threw bottles of piss out. Well, I threw a bottle of piss out on the guy's car because he was blocking my driveway, and it pissed me off. And it pissed me, it 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 it, it pissed me off in a way because, and I guess that's the wrong word because I get because of that I get, you know, get going. So for the old westerns, guys pointing a gun at you, you get going. So that's basically what happened. Like he had a car parked right in front of my driveway, and it really upset me because he shouldn't have had the car parked right out in front of my driveway. It blocks entry into the driveway, and I don't like that. So, uh, I threw what I threw piss on the guy's car. I said, "You like that smell?" I said, "Maybe it's because I gave you a dirty look, And I was upset with the guy because first off, he was alone in the car, and there's a no parking sign that should be placed there anyway, so that nobody actually parks on the street in front of the driveway because the driveways are supposed to be open and clear for cars to enter, which they never really did because there was never really any visitors. So, and that's the thing, I wanted visitors. I never got any visitors. And the thing is that any visitors I might have had, maybe I wouldn't have liked it. I don't know. Because I don't know what kind of visitors I had. I just know that there were other places that got far more traffic and far more visitors than I ever did. And I kind of wish that I could, just because I could feel wanted and needed and loved or something. So, I really don't like, I don't like the brown guys at the store. I'm not trying to be mean, I just don't like it. So anyway, and I don't like the fact that I lose my mind the same way every single time because of some asshole playing a game and playing the exact same way, or it just being repeated and then just left as it was. And that might have been what it came down to. They just wanted a repeat of something else. So some guy looks at me and he's with these sad eyes and like, oh, and I'm like, what? So I know what it is. He's supposed to be the brother of the guy that they're assholes is what they are. They're playing games with people's lives is what it comes down to. And that's why I put the piss trail out there. I put the piss trail out there because I said, this is where I'm going to go. And don't you forget it. That's what I said. That's what I said when I threw the piss trail down. This is where I'm going to go this winter, and don't you forget it. So, and as I said, the only thing that could change my mind is a girl with a pink backpack. Or truly any girl that I actually outlined I liked, because there was a lot of girls that I liked. There was I think it was the Ariana Grande type of girl. She's nice. But then I also recognize that there could be different actors for different places, so I don't know whether that's right or not for everybody. That's the problem. Like when I go to Spotify, for example, they change the album covers. They have certain album covers there, and then the album cover is changed to something else, and it's weird. So I don't exactly know whether everybody speaks the same language. Maybe they do, and maybe they don't. I don't know how it works. I just know that I've been really angry and in a lot of hurt, and that's what I say is pain. I said I need painkillers, and what I'm trying to say when I say I need painkillers is that I need something to stop me from feeling so hurt, so that I can continue to eat and live and function. But other people say I need something cheap. They might hear painkillers and think I need something cheap. But it's not about being cheap. It's about the fact that I walked in there with a limp. So that was part of my problem. So yeah, it's like, oh, he doesn't want that. It's mostly water and blah 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 and all this other crap. And I'm just like, shit. I know exactly what that is. It's some other asshole. It was that asshole girl, native girl, going by playing the game. She was playing power. She was playing power. When she went to the store, she threw down all these $20 bills. A fistful of she threw down a fistful of 20s and took a whole bunch of packs of cigarettes. So I think that kind of messed up the day. And it's like, okay, great, yeah, someone else gets to pay for a change. That's great, but does that help me out any? I don't know. I don't know what happens with that. I don't know. For all I know, there's this little girl that drives around everywhere speedily, and the latest one was this guy in a motorbike was actually it's a really nice bike. There was this big guy in a motorbike. I'm not even gonna say the name just because I don't want to. I want to see that bike again. But it bothers me that there's that sort of a thing that goes on. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of craziness that goes on in this town, and I'm sick of it because they drive all over the place and do all sorts of crazy shit. But the stuff that I see online that I put in front of the window, that I can put in front of the window at night, for example, for the neighbors to see, I don't think they care. I don't think they care. It's the sort of stuff that I want, or the stuff that bothers me. Sometimes it's the stuff that bothers me, but most of the time it's the stuff that I want. And it's like, okay, so a girl walks by with a backpack, and yeah, one of the girls bent over. Okay, there was two girls that bent over in my direction, and in with one I had to say that's sexual harassment, and the other one that did it was a smaller ass, and I said, that's not sexual harassment. Why? Because I would get in there if I could, but I'm not going to. But that's because the YouTube account was all messed up. For some reason, the YouTube account, if everything was done right, it was changed from, I think it was 2 years too fast is what it was. So everybody's might be trying to figure out what 2 years is. So maybe that's part of the problem. But and now they slowed down for me. But anyway, 15 minutes is up. I gotta go from this.